Hi, Lisa. We're recording now, okay?
Okay.
Yeah. This is Lisa Chen, Teshan Chen, Teshan in California, a longtime member of various different dream groups in Taiwan. And then she moved to California where she had two little girls with her husband. And she leads now an online dream group in Chinese in California. I think it's the only online dream group in Chinese in the world, to my knowledge. And I think it's the only one in America too. And so I'm going to introduce Lisa. Lisa, do you want to tell me your Chinese name and start out?
Okay. Hi everyone. I'm Teshan Chen, and I'm now moved to LA area. Yeah, and I'm very happy to have an interview here with Bill. And I love Dream Group. The first time I joined the Dream Group, in the beginning, Bill is like just talking, like speaking English, but even that later, very fast, or later on, I just figure out it's some place that have a true connection, and it just wow me, and I just want to figure out the deeper part of what's deeper part in each other. So I just join every week, and then by years, and for now it's like 10 years now. Yeah.
That's amazing. 10 years, time goes by so fast, no?
Yes.
You have 10 years experience.
Yes. Exactly.
Of all the people who were in my dream groups, you're the only one that went out to form your own dream group. And now Liz has also done that in London. So you in Los Angeles and she in London are the only ones of all the people I've worked with in Taiwan. So
Yeah.
do you want to say, would you like to say something?
Yeah, when I joined the Ullman Dream Group for like years, I got invited by Bill to Tunghai to have a lecture in Tunghai University. And so since then, I kind of have the experience and the confidence to work out and just practice, and at the same time use this what I learned in Ullman Dream Group. And I really do feel it is something more important in our life, affect our life. I just read a line that said, well, it's a shame that our education just end up right after we finish our university, our higher education. But what's more important is later on. I think like what I've learned in Omen Dream Group is something that I can use in the relationship, or when I'm nurturing my kid. Yes.
Now that wasn't a lecture you did at Tunghai. You were actually led an Ullman Dream Group class. And
Yes.
so that was unique and that was special. And of course, that would give you a lot of experience with this method.
Yes, exactly. I remember just that those years in Tunghai University is very good experience and very good memory there, because I'm just years older than they are. I'm like a elder sister to them, and they actually in the beginning they cannot open up, and they just like the old me want to take the course and just take the credit and get out of the class. But later on they figure out it's something that they can really open up. It's really different. Yeah, and actually they have a great connection afterward. I even have a group that is in Taichung when we were in Taichung, and after the semester finished, we have keep on a very long-term dream group just came to before I came to US. Yeah. It's very interesting and very good connection and friendship over there.
Now, when you went to the U.S., it's because you got married, and
Yes.
you say that the dream group has been useful to you in relationship? Do you want to talk something about that a little bit? That's an interesting topic.
Yes, because I have seen, like, my husband has changed a lot because he joined the drink group with me for many years. And in the beginning, I think he has just not so open up to each other, or there are some parts that we cannot talk about. But gradually, maybe it's because he joined the drink group for many years, and then we have a way of talking in Ullman drink group's way, so we kind of like can touch each other's vulnerable parts, but not to like step on it or just give any suggestion or be superior to the other. We kind of can be vulnerable deeply, but at the same time feel okay, feel comfortable afterwards. I feel that is very important, because if there's something that we can talk about and don't feel free to talk about it, then it's very hard to work together or just be together. Yeah.
It's like a pilot flying an airplane. He needs to be in communication with the ground. You know, he needs to know where he is, what's happening. And if you're in a relationship, you need to be in communication. And I think maybe some people don't exactly, being in communication isn't part of what they are. They keep things hidden, and then they communicate in a stereo. You were in the dream group last Sunday with Hannah from Korea.
Yes.
She talked about how when she went from Germany to Korea, all of a sudden,
Yes.
it all changed. About having a face, but not taking off your mask.
Oh, yes. But I feel in the dream group especially, we feel freer to be ourselves instead of being what other people want to see. I think that's very important, and especially uh, like in the relationship, if we're just like pretending to be who we are, or what we know about each other is just very shallow, not deeper part, I think that will work out. Like, I especially feel like Ellen, like my husband, like he can see gradually, he can see that what, like, my emotion, and he can like empathize what's happening to me, and he can kind of use the language that comfort me or empathize me, maybe not so like prevent me from ex, like expose like, so I won't attack him. I feel comfortable being in this emotion, and he can just calm me down. Yeah.
So he lets you be who you are, you mean?
Yes.
Well, that's so important, no?
So yeah, I just feel it's just very, very important quality. So I feel very lucky that we're able to be together in the drink group and just grow together. Yeah.
And you also said with the kids, you use it with the kids? What you
I
learn in the
use
dream
it
group?
I use it with the kids in many levels, but in like language developing level, I just using the open drink leader kind of like keep asking question, keep being curious about why is she talking about this, what is so important, what is so interesting, so the conversation can keep going, and so her language development goes like really well. And the other part is I feel it's like myself discovering like myself, like because if whenever I saw my kids, I can see a part of me inside. So I kind of get the reflection, or I can trace back to my childhood and what do I feel about it, or maybe my mom or my older generation has done something to me, so I have this kind of reaction or to my kids. So once I see that, I can stop it. I can stop like copying or keep the same family mode. Keep Just stop it and create what I want to my kids. Yeah.
So what you're saying is that not just Alan can see who you are, but you can see who you are.
Yes.
And so you can let yourself be who you are instead of who, say, your mother or someone wants you to be or thinks you should be. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Do you want to say
Yes.
anything more about that? That's interesting.
Yes. I feel it's very easy. It's very easy to just, if we don't understand our subconsciousness, our subconscious part, then it's very easy to go back to the like autopilot mode. We just do it when kids are very noisy. We just shut them up. Use my parents' way or use the old way that I know, and it's easier and it's fast. But if I like I noticed this part, and I'll know, yeah, that's just because in the old time maybe I was treated this way, I was taught this way, but maybe there's another way. There's a better way to another way to educate them or to teach them. They can grow differently. I think that's a challenge to me, but that's also very interesting. Yes.
So what you're saying is when we have an awareness, a deeper awareness, we're not just on autopilot doing what our mother did. When we have a deeper awareness, it opens us up to the possibility of a new way of being, a mother, say, or a person. That's what you're saying?
Yes. So there's a way to be who I am, and I think it's just very important for women in the marriage or women as a mother role to jump out of the box, like what a wife should be, what a good wife should be, what a good mom would look like, that you must have a very clean place, you must do this, you must do that. For me, I can be myself. But for my mom, maybe she cannot accept that. But I just want to keep being who I am.
Jump out of the box.
Yes, I think it's very hard to see the box. Like it is there, and then
It's so true. It's hard
step
to see the
outside.
box.
Yes, it's very hard to see the box.
It's like if you're in an invisible jail and you don't know that you're behind bars. You know what I mean? You think you're free, but you're not free.
Yes, to notice and be able to step out of it without feeling guilty or
Without
shame
feeling,
is it's very
feeling,
hard.
yes, yes.
Yes.
um, women, you know, the truth, you mentioned women, but the truth is in the dream group, there are always more women than men, and women are more interested in dreams than men, and women are better at it than men.
Yes.
And also, I think you're right that it's funny, like men would almost sometimes want to control women. They don't, it's women are, in America, they got to vote much later than men did, and you know, they had to fight every inch of the way. Even today, a woman doesn't get paid as much as a man.
Yes. Yes, it's sad.
So you're a pioneer in a way, with this dream, the dream group,
Yeah,
saying the dream group teaches you to be a different kind of woman, a new kind of woman, maybe.
yes, I always want to invite more like Taiwanese women to my group, but I'm sometimes afraid that um they will see maybe I'm weird because like because they will experience a revolution in their family. Yeah, they will start a revolution in family. And I think the very beginning, very first step for the dream group is maybe not just have a fight or have a revolution there. I think it's the first very important part for women is for to have a place that we can talk, we can be who we are. And I feel that's very important because like being a mom, I'm very busy. Like whole day I don't have time to think or feel who I am, what I want. And if there's a time, like 3 hours, I can listen to other brave women or I can say what I feel. I think that's very nourishing
I
to
think you're
us
definitely
to
right. You're definitely right. So we need the
yes.
one place where we can be who we are. We don't have to be some role or something, or we have to
Yes, to
believe this or
yeah,
believe that.
yes, just to have a place to be vulnerable. Yeah, because maybe like maybe we have a stereotype like mom needs to be very strong and brave and capable, but actually we're not. We're just a daughter and suddenly become a mom.
But to the little
Yeah.
children, you're like a god, you know. Mom is like a god. You have everything, and everything is you. And it's, I
Yeah,
can't.
but I know, but I will cry in front of them. Yeah, I just let myself to be vulnerable. I will show them that
How,
I'm
how,
not
has,
very
how has the dream
strong.
group changed you? You mentioned how it changed Alan. How has it changed you?
I think it changed me a very big way for these 10 years. Just in the beginning, just like other video I have talked about is in the beginning I thought I know who I am, but actually I'm not. I don't, because I've spent so much time studying to get a degree, to get a maybe just have the motivation to get a job. Yeah, but then I don't know who I am back then. But afterward, I just gradually just grow a lot of, I think, self-awareness, and I feel freer to be who I am. So life can be easier. I feel just a lot of peace inside me. I sometimes feel like I'm just way older than who I am. I really look like. Yes.
Um, is there anything else you want to say? Because you were, when you see yourself in the kids, when you see yourself in the girl, you have two girls, and when you see yourself in them, you want to say anything about the kind of effect that has on you, and how the dream group is related to that?
I see I see myself in them. I feel very funny. It's like looking in the mirror. Yeah, I don't feel shame or don't feel angry or something. Because normally, like if I oppress that part, if I don't dislike that part of me, I will just be very mad or just try to stop them. But when I see who, like how they act the same as I am, I just feel very funny. So I'm
So
kind of worried like how they will grow into.
what you're saying is that if you had, let me see if I understand this right. If you were behaving out of some outer model, pretending to be someone you weren't, and then you would have reason to be angry at them if they violated your rules. But because the dream group is connected you more deeply with who you really are behind that, you see them doing this and you can't be angry at them. They're human. You're human. Is that something like that you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I've never heard anyone say that before.
And so they can be who they are, but I just don't know like what kind of person they will become, because I expect they can be freer, they can be confident, they won't feel guilty of being who they are. But the truth is they're very different from who I am right now. So
In what way? You
they're
want to
very,
say more?
no, I mean, like their life experience will be very different, like how they grow up, or like those social norm maybe would not fit them. So I'm the kind of person that like live in very like traditional, or like we need to fit social norm, we need to care about how people think of us. But I kind of want them to be free, they be who they are, be proud of them, to be confident. But I'm now just still like observing, still watching what kind of person they will grow into.
Well, I think if you make them more authentic, they're going to have better lives. I would guess, because if they're more authentic, you have access to more information about yourself, and you can, if you can be who you really are, you'll be a better person. You know,
Yeah.
it's when we think we're something else that we screw up a lot, I think.
Yeah, I hope like after years they can join us. We can have a family family drink group. That would be very interesting. Yeah.
Some people's that I know their children are like I was just talking with someone who does dream groups in Australia, and it turns out that her daughter doesn't come to her dream group. And it's with Doris Lessing, it was like that. Doris Lessing was a certain way. She was a very advanced woman for her time, but her daughter was not like that. Her daughter just wanted to be conventional in every way. And so,
Oh,
it's they actually
very
grow up
hard to
being
say.
themselves. They grow up being who they are. And
Yes.
but if I guess if you can be yourself like you're doing, then when they get to be older at a certain age, they're going to look at you and they're going to understand something really important.
Yes. Yes, I hope so.
Is there anything else you want to say?
um yeah, I still, yeah, talk about like parenthood in Ullman Dream Group. I feel it's kind of interesting, and it is something I want to do, like because like I feel when we're in the like teen, when we're teenagers, then it's very hard that we can like express our feeling to our parents, or maybe we have some conflicts that we cannot talk about. So kind of want to see, because I think it's one of the fear that I have when they grow up, like we would lose the connection, they would not open to me, or they would like hide something, or they don't want to show me. Like so the distance will get very like very distant.
Well, if you're
So
working
that's
with
what I
dream,
want to do.
go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I I want to try on them if they want to. So if they want to join in to feel free to talk about who they are, and we won't judge them. Yeah, I just kind of want to see how it turn out.
Well, see, that's so important, not judging. That's the essence of the Ullman Dream Group, not judging. I mean, that makes a big change Like I would guess your mother judges you, but I don't, if you can refrain from judging them too much, they're always going to be close to you. They're not going to become distant from you. It's, I guess I don't know anything about, I've never had children, so I don't know anything about parenting myself. But from my observations, I think, like my sister is close with her son has grown up, they're still very close. And
Nice.
I can't imagine you not being close with your children ever, no matter how old. And I know many cases where the mother and the daughter are best friends, even when they're both quite a bit older.
Yeah, that's what I hope.
I don't think you need to be afraid, you know. Do you want to say anything about your group, the group you lead, the online group you lead in
Online group.
California?
Yeah. I now have an online dream group every other week. It's in Chinese. Yeah, and yeah, it's going well, and I like it. It's on Friday night, the Pacific time. It's like 9:30 to 12:30
At night,
at night. Yeah,
because you need
after.
that because they put the little girls to sleep, right? And so that's
Yes,
your only free
absolutely.
time.
Yes, the only time that I can be who I am, or when they are when they, yeah, in the daytime I just cannot focus.
No, of course not.
Yes,
How many
and
people?
those,
Go ahead.
how many people? There are like five recently, and like my friends are all moms, so we need to find a time that kids went to bed.
Oh, they're all moms.
So,
All the people in the group are moms?
no, I mean, my friends here in America, they are moms too. So we need to find. I need to find a time that we're all available.
How many
Yes.
people in your group are moms?
I mean,
Joanna's not a mom. She's in your group, right, Joanna?
yeah. I think just two of
How
us.
many are from Taiwan, like Joanna?
I think all of us are from Taiwan.
How many live in Taiwan?
Live just one.
Joanna, right?
Yeah, Joanna.
And the others are from Taiwan, but they live in
Yeah,
California.
we're all from Taiwan.
And you don't have any people from China.
And no, not so far. Yeah, yeah. I've just one experience, like a friend that she's from China. She joined once, and we don't have it afterwards.
You don't have her afterwards?
Yeah, I don't have her afterwards. Maybe just too busy or something.
She's too busy.
Mm. Yeah, but here we have a lot of Taiwanese and Chinese
There are a lot
people
of
here.
Taiwanese in Los Angeles.
Yes, a lot. So I keep posting them my information there. Yeah, on the groups. Yeah, so hopefully they will join.
And are they good with dreams, these 5 people in your group?
Yes, some are old members actually. Yeah, like Yajun and Joanna are old members.
Oh, Yachuen is in Switzerland?
Yes, yes,
Wow.
and one more friend here. Yeah, she's quite good, and we had a very great time here. I can see she'll keep coming because for last 2 times we're doing her dream. Very
Yachuen or your friend?
my friend. Yes.
Is there anything else you want to say?
Mm, no.
Do you want to say something in Chinese about your dream group? In
My
case I
dream
post this
group.
in California?
Okay. Yeah, you mean the dream group on Facebook?
No, well, you could say about that, but also about the your online dream group. I don't know if you want to say something in Chinese to let people know about your online dream group and how they can contact you by your Facebook page.
哦
for that group.
，OK OK，哦，大家好，我有一个线上的读梦团体，然后它是用中文说的，然后它是隔周一次，然后都是在晚上的9点半到12点半，然后欢迎你加入我。然后如果你对这个欧曼读梦团体更有兴趣的话，也欢迎到脸书上面的粉丝专页叫做梦疗愈，疗愈就是聊天的聊，然后就是 healing 的那个愈，对，然后欢迎你来参加，谢谢。OK
Okay. So I'm gonna turn it off now, okay? And I
OK
hope we get another interview with you down the line on a different topic, okay?
OK，
You said a lot of interesting things, so thank you very much.
Thank you, Bill.